Never save, invest.
Hi, my name is OG Edoga and I'm the founder of OG Capital.
My name is Bosade Olaniyan and I'm the head of operations at OG Capital.
Hi, this is Jennifer from OG Capital. I am the customer service lead. I love to interact with people and getting to know them.
My name is Samuel Bolarinde Elegbe. I'm also known as Isam by most of my peers. I'm the field operations officer at the company.
Hi, my name is Bem Sefate and I'm the finance lead at OG Capital. Yep, I'm the lady with the numbers.
My name is Emmanuel Ijiga, and you can call me Cryptic. And the Cryptic is because I'm a part-time rapper, which is what I do whenever I'm not creating content for OG Capital. OG Capital is a finance company, and we are using social media content to change the way millennials and Gen Zers perceive money.
We are decentralizing microfinance and redistributing wealth by allowing ordinary people provide structured financing through us to micro businesses in Africa.
Did you know that money is actually not as scarce as it seems? Yeah, money is actually accessible. It's just a preconceived notion that people have that money is only meant for some certain privileged people. Money can be gotten at the right platforms, and OG Capital is one of those platforms to get money.
Africa is the new world. Everybody is coming to Africa because the market is expanding. And that tells you that we're experiencing a population explosion, and it increases significantly the amount of people that we're going to be able to reach within a few years.
My name is John Oniga and I'm a pig farmer. Our biggest challenge is fund. And due to lack of fund, when I started actually, I noticed a lot of loss. I was unable to put the particular, like the necessary equipment and housing, because I didn't start with the appropriate housing. Secondly, our challenge is feed. Our challenge is feed. I wasn't able to get enough feed for them.
Our target for funding is the 36 million enterprise demographic that is unable to receive assistance from traditional financial and advisory institutions, usually because of a lack of an articulate business model or a lack of a noteworthy security. And the market is absolutely huge. We are playing in an $80 billion market and working with the underbanked population of people who are in enterprises and the bottom of the microcredit pyramid, who would ordinarily be customers of traditional microfinance banks.
Since 2004, social media has been growing at an exponential rate. And the funny thing is, it hasn't reached the peak of its power yet. So we are taking advantage of this upward trend to use social media to not only promote what we do as a company, but also educate our target audience. It has been recorded that over 3.5 billion people use social media currently, and they spend at least 3 hours on it daily. So it's pretty obvious that this is a major vehicle for information.
Fortunately for me, I know a good percentage of the labor force of OG Capital, and since it's actually one of their passion is community, I'm privileged to be found in their community where they're starting up from, and also their social media presence. I mean, OG Capital on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm with them. They're following me, I'm following them. So that's how I got to know about them. It's more of their community-based kind of business. So privileged to be part of it.
A friend of mine introduced me to OG Capital, and I was able to meet them and explain things to them, and it came true for me. They actually gave me funds to start up my necessary plans.
I've lost millions. When I mean millions, I've lost tens of millions. It's been a sad story up until second quarter of last year. So I got to know about OG Capital, like I said earlier, from my niece, Bose, who incidentally is actually a staff here. I was reading one of our status updates second quarter last year, And I was like, OG Capital. What's that, safe? Look at the name. So you are still here. Before then, she's been trying to sell the company to me, but I was I was aired deep into my other investments, which apparently failed. So when the last one failed and hit me so bad, I was back to ground zero. In my lowest moments, I think I called Boss and I'm like, Boss, what did you say you were doing again, sir? Please tell me more about it. She laughed, but she was able to convince me to come on board.
I can remember when the CEO called me and asked me what I could render to the team. I was surprised really, because most times at most companies you hardly see such. They either force you to do what they want or sometimes even beg to get a job. But at OG Capital, each and every member is important to each other and to the team in general. And that's why it reflects in our services we offer to both our customers and our clients, which includes top-class services and professionalism in all that we do.
I get business advice, I get monthly newsletter, and I can call for my account, what will I call it now? My statement, my report, whenever I want, and they make it available to me. And they even go ahead to make a projection for my investment for the year, which I wake up to and I sleep with. You know, that comfort and the happiness you get from like, look at my money working for me. I'm actually not doing anything.
As a mother and a wife, OG Capital has shown me numerous ways of managing wealth from my home by making money work for me and my family and not the other way around.
When I contacted OG Capital, I never expected the time frame between when I contacted them and then I'll get a fund. I never expected it to be that short.
OG Capital is changing the status quo of businesses and operations in Nigeria. I know that one of the many things that has kept staffing or wrong staffing in other companies is how their superiors handle them. So I had to bring a friendly environment to the table, and you could tell that it's even effective in our customers and the way we do deliveries. I've not had to have anybody say the customer service person called them and she was of a wrong tone. This is because we have a very safe, friendly and efficient environment.
I also appreciate the staff, so friendly and so nice, yeah.
In time past, I can remember contacting maybe bank and some other loan companies. The time frame in which I want the loan and when they are giving me is so long, and the necessities I need to bring, documentation, and the interest rate is overwhelming. As in, exceeds my power. If I end up taking those loans, I'll end up paying them back the loan and I'll end up losing. So when I get to notice that OG Capital, they are fair enough to give me the loan in a short period of time, and the interest rate is commendable, something I can work with my family.
It's been 8 months of fantastic experience. I've not had it easier, I've not had it better. Now, I would say that the comfort that investing with OG has brought to me, it's been a wonderful experience.
One of the things we're doing differently is that we're providing excellent service delivery, especially being in the fact that we are coming from the financial services industry. You may not be so shocked to, of course, realize or understand, or you already know, that your favorite bank would not answer your call until after, say, 5 to 6 minutes, because there's a very huge queue. OG Capital is leveraging customer service, premium customer service, to understand the needs of our customers who are both investors and micro businesses.
So I contacted them and I was able to get the loan. First thing I did was put all the structure I need, security for my houses, for my pig housing, when I set it up. And secondly, I was able to buy a high amount of feed So I store them instead of buying every day. So I got the cash to buy in bulk and store them, and it actually helped my business grow.
We are leveraging on social media and getting to know our customers on a case-by-case basis, understanding their problems and providing solutions that are relevant to their business models without casting a wide net and providing a one-size-fits-all solution. We don't have a big red button. We don't use the big red button approach. What we use is a targeted approach. Because we use artificial intelligence, we're able to understand the customer's needs as it comes.
We have done tremendously well in 1 year in business.
CEO Oji Adoga is the mastermind of this operation. He is the man behind the scene that makes the soil fertile for the plants to grow. His energy is second to none, and his zero tolerance for failure has obviously affected the team members. Wherever we end up, we will never forget him because he has taught us how to be affected by our own ideas.
I studied chemical engineering, and now I run a microfinance company. One would argue that I have absolutely no right to do what I am doing, but that's the beauty of it all. OG Capital is testament that anyone, just about anyone, can become or do whatever they set their hearts to if they are willing and committed to pull it off.
COO Olanio Bose is the heart of the company. She finds the ways to get the most out of the team members, even in very tense situations.
When I joined OG Capital, I wasn't fully aware of the importance of my role. I mean, it was the start of a fresh and new opportunity for me. I had only an experience in event planning. OG Capital is testament that we can be more than what we thought we could be. That's my personal testimony from here.
We have our client lead, also known as Jennifer Akinwade. She's very smart, she's very outspoken, and she likes to express herself in the best way possible.
Content lead Emmanuel Ejiga is definitely the best choice for his role. Sometimes I think he has an enclosed meeting with God before he writes the content that promotes our company.
Our service is crucial to the survival of micro businesses that are underfunded and underbanked. And this is where I come in with content that will reach out to them and get their businesses funded.
Finance manager Joy Bem, like perfect icing on a big heart-shaped cake, she came at the most appropriate time, filling up the position I used to occupy. She has brought a new dynamism to the accounting department. With her highly effective methods, she stands by her numbers, and to be sincere, I stand with her. Samuel Elegbe is our field operations officer and is hardworking and dedicated, goes over and beyond of what is expected of him.
This was something I learned from life experience, and each member of the team also has that to say. Now this pushes us to be better and to push the company forward to be the best microfinance company in Africa.
I think in the past, with other investments I've done, I was very particular about the high return. Yes, the high return on investment. But with OG Capital, it's different because they've been able to make me they've lectured me, they've carried me along, they've told me the pros and cons in the business and with the company as well. So I think to a certain extent, I know that my funds are saved based on what the information I've gotten so far. So and I know the business is legit because I know what they've put in place that has given me that sense of comfort and security.
I think I love the transparency. Earlier in the year, we had the investors meeting where we were made to know about how far this thing has been and how far we're going to go. So I love the transparency. Then thirdly, I think I like the system of developing and evolving over time. And then I look forward to the app. I mean, I really look forward to it. And then I look forward also to the period where they go into amazing partnerships and affiliations that create them the opportunity and the privilege to go worldwide, because I think this idea shouldn't just be limited to the world. Is a global community, so let's say we're pushing this community globally. So I look forward to that.
I think I'm currently a dragon investor. I call myself Dragon. It's interesting because I can get my return on investment on a monthly basis, which I think others don't have access to. So in all, in a nutshell, it's been wonderful.
I would say this, and I'll be very honest with you. If you come from a kind of place where I come from, which is at the bottom of the microcredit pyramid, you would know, or you would agree with me, that receiving funding for your micro business is not a luxury. It's a survival need at the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. And what that means is this: we established a business that provides assistance to other businesses because where we are right now, survival is the only thing that matters.
As a finance company, we are aggressively fighting poverty through redistribution of wealth.
OG Capital is an untapped market, so in the next 5 years, OG Capital would have gone global across Africa. There's no doubt in that.
Things are really difficult out here, but with our company, we are able to provide funding and allow people to use their personal funds that would ordinarily put in a bank, to promote not only micro businesses, but also to grow local economic health. And this is what we're here for. OG Capital is that intermediary. We are that company that allows people to become micro investors and allow micro businesses get funds without the hassles of a traditional microfinance bank.
If only I had started with OG Capital, I would be more comfortable financially. I would have been able to save more. I would have been able to earn more.
We are not all perfect in our fields, but OG Capital has given us a platform to come together and complement our imperfections to create a perfect company for our perfect client.
We are the ones disrupting everything.
So the next time you see or hear about OG Capital, just know that we are young professionals determined to change the norm of the financial sector in Africa and beyond. Thank you and welcome to OG Capital.
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 At this point, I'd like to say welcome to OG Capital. This is our very first time on the media space, and we're going to be all up in your face for a very long time. Next month, we're coming up with a new application. You better just watch out for that because we're going to be on Google Play Store and all the other app stores that are available to you.